up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Referee's given a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's neat. Holland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Van de Ven. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Huynh. Ball played for Conte. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's all alone. Now who's going to be Haaland? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Conte. And it's Rice. Knocks it into space. The ball swung in. De Gea claims it. Safe hands. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has ended up in no man's land. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Van de Ven. Bellingham. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rice. Conte. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Haaland. Conte.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Conte. Rice. Knocks it out wide. Cross flung into... Terrific effort! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And there is your opener. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Manchester United are trailing against the run of play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge. Huynh kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Real chance here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. Real chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Van de Ven. Van Dijk. Hakimi has created one goal already.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Haaland. It's a threatening ball. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rice. And the counter is on. It's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Oh, red. Nice interception. Casemiro.
There will be one.
Can he get on the end of
time.
this? Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. And he skips past his man. And here's the chance to counter. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
Tries one from range! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
No, again, there's no way through. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And Marmouche! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Thuram. And it's Bruno Fernandes. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's picked it up out wide. Nuno Mendes. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. Skillfully cut out. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10, Erling Haaland. Number 2, Weimer. Number 13, Conte.
It's a good ball out wide. He's through here.
7, Pulisic. Number 22,
Romero
Yamal.
clears without
Number
hesitation.
18, Messi.
It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nuno Mendes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Pulisic. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he get it through? Rice. Very nicely done. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 21, Vinicius Junior.
Well timed, excellent
Number
interception.
25,
Kante does really well to win the ball there.
Coming on the field.
And that's going to be a booking.
Bellingham. Number 32, DeMarco. Number 14, Soboslai. Substitutions taking place.
DeMarco. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
There's the shot! And that's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund have opted to make another change here. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Gravenberg charging forward, the ball at his feet. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk clears it away. And this is Marmoush.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely, now then. Yamal finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress.
Vitinha. Now João Neves. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Timber. Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Dembele wants to run onto this, and he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bellingham. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball is out of play.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Rice. And it's Rice. Haaland! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Conte. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Opts for safety. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Haaland! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the great...
He'll try from distance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Romero is there and he can get that clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kante running with intent. Conte. Bruno Fernandes. The message is clear, none shall pass. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with
Hello
control
everybody, and
already
this
established.
is a quick reminder to let you know that
Manchester
you'll be able to
United
catch today's
are heading
match
into the break
broadcast
very
live on
happy with how it's
FM
gone so
station.
far. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's having a go! It's hit the uprights. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Haaland certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Gravenberg, good driving run. Tries to play it through, and he's cut it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Casemiro. Romero. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager.
Oh, he's been close for a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Gordon! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Right back in the game. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Van Dijk. Played to Casemiro. Conte. Works it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Could be danger here. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. In with the challenge. Haaland. Rice. Now he's got space here. And he's picked out the run. He's going for goal! Now, in he goes again! Oh, it's hit the post! Bellingham gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 13, Conte. Number 4, Bruno Fernandes. Number 12, Tenber.
And here's Thuram. DiMarco.
Coming on the field.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Pulisic. Number 20.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Reinders. Number
They've played it short.
Bellingham. Number 24. Reece James.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Reinders. Now it's Thuram. Decent chance! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No, no way through. James. And Bremer. And it's DiMarco. Thuram. Yamal. Takes on his marker. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pulisic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. That's good play. Oh, right place, right time. And it's Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. João Neves receives it in a good position here. Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
João Neves cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! James clears it away. And time is up. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.